I really hope I'm not coming out with a cold because I just feel really congested today and not great. Look at how cute this top is. Like, it's adorable. Okay, so let's just get into the video. Today's video is going to be a review on the new Fenty Beauty Primer. I've had this for a while now, almost a month, I want to say, maybe less than a month. But I've used it every single day. I no longer use the Too Faced Hangover Primer, which used to be my favorite. I didn't use anything else when I used that, and now I've completely replaced it with the Fenty Beauty Primer. Here it is right here. This is their Soft Matte Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Primer, and it's so incredible. I already filmed this video and I didn't love the way it turned out. I was too excited and I was babbling too much. You know how it goes. So I'm refilming it. Why did it just get dark? So I'm refilming this video. I have some points written down because then my mind can think clearly and I don't have to mumble and jumble the whole way through this video. And it's going to be a lot easier for me to edit because it was a struggle. So first I'm going to be talking about how this applies. So when I first apply it to my hand, it's a very soft texture. It's not a gel consistency, more of like a cream, but a very light cream. And it feels very soothing and cooling on the face and almost like a cream moisturizer. It moisturizes the skin, hydrates the skin all day long. It just feels amazing when I first apply it, and it doesn't feel tacky to the touch, which I was a little bit worried about because usually when primers dry, they get a little bit tacky and that's what holds the makeup in place all day long. This one doesn't get tacky at all. The skin stays very hydrated and it just soaks into the skin. It has almost a blurring effect and a smoothing effect when you apply it to the skin. It's a very light pink color, which doesn't do any color correcting, I would say, but it just smooths over your skin, giving it an even color all the way. Oh, I am so greasy right here. Oops. It just gives a very smooth look to the skin. I don't have any redness when I use this, which usually when I'm rubbing my face a lot, especially with my Too Faced Hangover Primer, my face instantly gets very red, but with the Fenty Primer it doesn't get red and it almost soothes my skin, tones down the redness, and just makes a very even skin tone all across my face. I really love the way this looks without makeup. I haven't worn it without makeup, but I love that right after this it just makes my skin look very healthy and very natural, and it just looks like a very healthy skin, which I already said, but it looks healthy, okay? I know I was hesitating because it is called a soft matte primer, and usually matte primers can be very drying on the skin and kind of cake up. I know for me, my skin doesn't react nicely to silicone. My makeup crumbles up in one little spot and it just doesn't look smooth. But with this primer, my makeup applies better than any other primer I've ever tried. It applies very smooth and there's no problems, there's no pulling. I've also put this primer to the test wearing it very, very long. I've worn it for 12 hours, 14 hours, really long shifts, and where I'm constantly moving, I have a little bit of sweat and my makeup still looks amazing. Granted, I look very dewy and sweaty today, but that is because I went overload on my highlighter and I just need to kind of tone that down a little bit because I brought it too far in. This is a little bit, but we'll just let that slide. So I have no complaints about this primer. I'm in love with every single bit of it. I am so glad that I finally tried it. Another thing that I want to mention is that the packaging is gorgeous. It comes in a frosted bottle so you can see inside. It also comes with a pump on the top, making it very easy to apply and very hygienic. I use 2 pumps every single day. I think that 2 pumps could be a little excessive, but I love the way that this feels on my face and I don't want any little bit of my face to be left out. I just put it all over. My makeup still looks the same and it still looks beautiful and flawless all day long. I don't have any problems with it coming apart on my forehead or around my nose, which I know I have had problems with in the past. So this is one of those primers that has done so much for me, and stuff that I didn't think that was possible. I thought that all makeup kind of faded away after a certain amount of time, but the Fenty primer has definitely held up my makeup through very long shifts, very long days, extravagant running around. I don't know, I'm always busy, so I am obsessed with this primer. I really highly recommend that you guys get your hands on it because I want you guys to fall in love with this primer as much as I do. And yeah, that is pretty much everything I have to say about this primer. As you can tell, I have nothing bad to say about it. Absolutely no cons to this primer. I haven't found any since, and I've been using it for a couple weeks now exclusively. I haven't gone back to any of my old primers. This is the only one I use from now on, and I may actually end up giving away my old primers because I don't feel like using them. Okay, so I think that I hit all the points I wanted to talk about today. If you guys have any questions about this primer that I didn't mention, let me know because I've been using it for a couple weeks now and I kind of have a good idea about what this can offer you guys. I believe that because it's a soft matte primer, oily skin and dry skin users can both use this because I find it very hydrating, yet I don't get very greasy. So I think that this is a well-rounded product that everyone can try out and use for themselves. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed my thoughts on this primer, and I hope that you guys go try it out because I want to share the love and I want everyone to try this guy out and love it as much as I do. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!